All right, people of Earth, I have a PCGS order back that I am very excited about. So I dropped everything I was doing today. I was in the middle of redecorating, so sorry about the mess. PCGS got this February 1st, 2023, so it has been 90 days since I sent this into PCGS, and I am very happy to have it back. It has 12 8 reals inside and one Chinese coin, and it's gonna be fun. I mean, my last PCGS submission did not go too well. I had some coins returned with lower grades than I expected, and this is going to be a tough one. A lot of 8 reals are just cleaned. It is what it is. So I'll hope for the best, and hopefully some of them were not cleaned and were graded well. So let me cut to a different camera, and I'll open this as well. So we'll come back to an open box. Well, it's out. That was definitely not my cleanest box opening ever, but it got the job done. So I'm going to try to open this in a way that I don't see any of the possibility that the coin was not gradable or the grade itself. So we're going to open it from the side. I'm going to put on some sleeves to hide anything. So you can see I got one coin that was not gradable right there. So we'll just put these on right away. Okay. You know what? We'll go from this side. It's a little easier. All right, so we're opening with an 8 real. 1894 MO from the Mexicana Mint. You know what? I attempted to grade all these in the previous video, but I was too excited and I forgot to grab the grades, so we're just going to grade them live, what I hope they are and what they end up being. And it's going to be hard to tell if they're cleaned, but this one kind of has a little bit of a PL appearance, as you can see with the light. So let's see what it got. I would think that this is, let's see the wings. I don't know. I think this would be close to a mint state, but I'll probably say like an AU 55 if it's not cleaned. Environmental damage. Well, that's unfortunate. I wonder where's the environmental damage? And AU, so, huh. All right, well, not the best result to start, but it is what it is. Let's do the next one. Alright, so I think this is an older one. Yeah, 1863 GO, Guadalajara, I think. Has some pretty good toning to it. And looks like it has some wear, so again, I'd probably grade this like an AU 55 or so. And sorry about my finger, I did something to it while I was moving furniture, so I apologize. Alright, so I'm going to say, if it's not cleaned again, AU 55. AU 55, wow, how about that? Alright, and it's not cleaned, so GO 48. Alright, not sure what that means exactly. Alright, cool. Next up. Alright, I think this is the 1830 something. 1836, doesn't want to focus. Come on. There we go. 1836, older. Definitely a little bit of wear, but it still has luster. Pretty nice luster to this coin, actually. And that soft spot in the middle was just a bad strike with a little bit of wear on top of it. So I don't think this is going to get mint state again. I'm thinking more like AU 52 maybe. But for such an old coin, I would take that. Hopefully it's just not cleaned. Let's see. AU 50. Alright, that's pretty close. It's a nice coin. Again, not cleaned. That's the important part. Alright. So, 1894 GA. This one I think has, this one would be mint state if it gets it. Otherwise it's gonna come back as cleaned. I could see there are some fine hairlines. So I'm going to say hopefully not cleaned, but we'll see. In mint state, 62. Almost uncirculated detail cleaned. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I don't know why this wouldn't have gotten a mint state, though. Still has the luster. There's like no wear on the wings. So, oh well, that is what it is. Let's get the next one. So, 1887 CN. This one, again, some nice luster, but also has some little hairlines. I would have to take a closer look with a loop to determine if there were really cleaning lines or just on the planchet. But again, this one looks mint state to me, but so did the last one. And this one doesn't look as cleaned, so I'm going to say mint state 62, no cleaning, hopefully. We'll see. AU 58, close but no cigar. All right. I really would like to get a mint state 8 real back. Alright, I like the toning on this one. Nice and dark, but still has some colors in there. 1896 ZS. What is Zacatecas or something? Mint. So, again, this one, it has luster. It does not have much wear on the wings, so I'm going to, again, hope for mint state 62. Not cleaned, hopefully. Uncirculated, but cleaned. That is unfortunate. That's a nice looking coin. That's too bad. Came back cleaned. Alright, next up is a coin, if it would focus. 1892 PI. This one has a little bit of an interesting texture to it. And I couldn't, when I was going through this the first time, I couldn't tell if it was wear on the wings or just a bad strike. So difficult to tell, but I'll probably say this is somewhere in the low AU. So we'll say 50. AU and cleaned again. Okay. I knew a lot of these were going to come back cleaned. It just is what it is with these 8 real. Would really like to get a mint state, not clean though. Would have been ideal if it was the 1830s one I got, but not the case. Alright. Doesn't want to focus. Come on. Let's go, camera. Get your act together. There we go. 1894 ZS. This one is pretty flashy. A lot of luster, but you can see definitely looks like there's some maybe fine hairlines to indicate that it was cleaned. So I'll go with uncirculated, detail cleaned. Nope, they gave me just a straight up AU58. What do I know? I can't believe this doesn't get a mint state. I mean, I've seen aerials that are mint state that look like they're XF, so I don't know how something like this doesn't get a mint state. But they're the professionals, I suppose. This was really a test for me. I think I saw I was not grateful. We will see, though. 1877, if it will focus. There it is. MO. Again, either a bad strike or weak strike or a little bit of wear and then a cleaning. So I'm going to say, based on the head too, probably some wear and then cleaning. So AU detail cleaned, probably. AU detail cleaned. Yep, 1877 Mexican. Alright. Well, down to the last 3 8 anyway. We got 1895 GA. Yeah, this one's not as flashy as the others, but the wing details look nice. Doesn't look like there's too much wear, so I will hope for an AU58. AU detail cleaned. There it is again. All right. $18.90 MO. This one still, it has a little bit of luster left. And the wings are pretty good shape, other than this side, which might not have a perfect strike. Some nice toning color, especially here in the leafy area. So, I don't know, I'll say AU55 if it's not cleaned. AU55, there it is. Alright, that's a pretty good result. Alright, so looks like probably my Chinese coin came back as not gradable, which means it might be a fake. You will see, but first, this is the last of the 8 reals that I put in to be graded, the 12th one. Let's see. Here we go, 1894 CN. Again, this one had a lot of luster. And again, either a weak strike or wear and then cleaning. So, based on how they love to say that these coins were all cleaned, I'm going to go with Unk Details Cleaned. Nope, just AU58. How is that not Unk? Crazy. Alright, well that was the last of the 8 reals I had in there to be graded. Let's look why my Chinese coin was not graded. Here we got counterfeit. Well, that's too bad. It wasn't going to be worth that much anyway, even if it got graded because of this condition, and I didn't pay a ton for it, so that's a shame, but that'll, it's always safer to buy coins that have been already holdered, encapsulated by PCGS or NGC or a grading company that's reputable. So it's too bad, but I'm not too upset. All my 8 rails got encapsulated and graded, and actually I got probably more return that were not cleaned than I thought I was going to get. I mean, potentially all of them could have came back cleaned. So I'm fairly happy with those results. I would have liked to get a mint state, not cleaned coin back, but is what it is. So thanks for watching. This has been Pete's Quarter Life Crisis. See you all later.